Hey queens, so you guys can't really see me. It's Sunday today. I just put my dog's bedding to wash. We're doing like a mini like Sunday reset. I don't know what I'll have time to do as I'm sitting down doing absolutely nothing but yap. But it's already 1:26. I did sleep in today a little bit because I wanted to give myself that time to rest. Sundays I normally I'm not really too strict unless I actually have something to do that day. I wanted to really clean today and try and organize the things that are still out that really don't have a home. I'll probably end up having to go to the store at some point and get like the plastic totes, the organizers, to throw some more stuff out into the storage because, como les digo, I don't really have too much storage here where we're at. I think I'm gonna do that a little bit later, but I do have to give my dogs a bath a little bit later. That's why I threw their little couches to wash. Yeah, we're just gonna clean, reset for the week. I actually have to figure out what I'm gonna make for meal prep for the week para sacar a descongelar algo ahorita. I honestly didn't want to film today, but like after getting up, making my coffee, I was like, you know what? I should be filming. So I actually started filming before the coffee, but I gave myself like a mental pep talk and I'm like, dude, you know you want to. You enjoy to film. And it's only gonna help you accountable to get stuff done that you want to do. But like sometimes I don't want to be filming, and if I have to do like a lot that day, sometimes it discourages me from filming because I don't want it to take away or distract me from everything that I have to get done. And as you guys can tell, it just makes the day a little bit more enjoyable when I am filming. So I just told myself that it's fine. We're gonna film, we're gonna relax. I'm gonna try and make it out of the house a little bit later. Like I said, to run a few errands. And that way I'm not like in the house the whole day cleaning and stuff. So I'm just gonna take out the trash right now and just relax a little bit, finish up my coffee, which is really yummy. I ended up using a new creamer that I bought the last time that I grocery shopped, and it's actually pretty good. They didn't have the Chobani one that I usually get, and every time that I've gotten the Chobani one, I've tried a different flavor out. So I really wanted to try their, I think it's like brown sugar or like algo así. It's like cinnamon sugar, I don't know, something like that, and it sounds so yummy, but they didn't have it, so they didn't have Chobani at all. So ¿y tú qué? ¿Tú qué? A ella sí la dejo subirse on the couch, but Benji, I don't know, he's a little bit more, he sheds a lot more, and like his hair will go everywhere, and she doesn't shed as much. Alright guys, so I finished washing the bedding, I bathed my dogs, and now they hate me. But now they get to lay in their clean little bedding and it's all good. I did a little bit of cleaning in the restroom. Now I'm gonna get something to thaw out from the freezer so we can cook for the week. Ooh, I have ice cream. I went out yesterday with my friend and we got dessert after, and my cheesecake ice cream is looking at me right now. But what do I want to cook? I think I want to make ceviche, but then again I kind of want to make like just shrimp with like a side of white rice. You know what, I'm gonna make ceviche because I have a lot of veggies that my mom sent me with when I went to pick up the dogs last weekend before they left to Mexico again, which I didn't mention that, but I just popped up with my dogs in this video, didn't even tell you guys. But yeah, I dropped my parents off last Sunday. It's gonna be exactly a week that they went to Mexico, so I obviously brought my dogs here. And my mom sent me with like all the food from her fridge that she didn't want to go bad. I have, you know, a bunch of veggies that I have to get rid of, or, you know, that I want to make sure that I use up. And I don't know if I want to make like another dish. I could make spaghetti because I have garlic breads and then I also have ground turkey. That way I can have like one meal to like eat around like dinner, which would be the ceviche, and then the other one I could actually use for like my actual lunch for work. I'm gonna thaw out the ground turkey and then the shrimp, and then I'm gonna finish up doing what I'm doing right now. I just have to like tidy up my room a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna end up heading to the store for like storage containers. Honestly, I might continue this video a different day so that I can actually like, you know, organize well how I wanted to. But for now, I'm pretty much just making sure that everything is set for like the rest of the week. So yeah. I got a little hungry, you guys, so I'm gonna make myself a little snack. I cut up some carrots and I'm gonna put some lime juice, some tajin, some Valentina. My mouth is already watering, but I needed a snack en lo que hago la comida. I put another load of laundry in the washer, which is like some bedding that I was gonna need because I'm changing out the sheets as we speak, but I needed like a comforter to go with like the extra sheet that I was gonna change into. Because I had clean sheets but I didn't have a clean comforter, so I threw another load in the washer, and now I'm in need of a little snack. Okay, I'm also boiling some water as we speak because I'm gonna mop in a little bit, but I'm also gonna start lunch or dinner. It's already like 5 p.m. so yeah, I needed a little snack, a little pick-me-up. I wanted to make myself another drink, but like another coffee drink, but I feel like I wanted something like spicy and like savory, so I just thought that I'd make myself una botanita. I like a lot of tajin, to be honest. And then I'm gonna take some Valentina, just a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna get started on my ceviche right now. I'm listening to a podcast right now también, so I'm always listening to a podcast. When I'm home alone, I'm always listening to podcasts. So I'm listening to Alanized right now with the Horóscopos de Durango. But look how good this looks. I know your mouth is watering. Look at that. I just finished my ceviche, you guys, and it looks so freaking good. I added a little bit of soy sauce and then a little bit of clamato. I don't really like my ceviche clamato-y, so I just put a little bit, but that's all I added. Now we're gonna do a little taste test. Ya no tengo aguacate. I actually finished it the other day, so sad about that, but I'm gonna try a tostada with mayonesa. I heard, well, I know a lot of people that do that. I've never tried it myself because I didn't grow up eating ceviche with mayonesa on the tostada, but I'm curious. Like, I'm feeling a little bit like a rebel today, and I've decided that I'm not gonna make the pasta or spaghetti because tengo hueva. Like, I just finished. It's already gonna be 8, and I just didn't. I was multitasking with other things. I took out my bedding from the secadora, so I have to put that. I was like doing that as I was cooking, and then I also took my dogs out for a walk, so I was like doing stuff, and I didn't want to add another meal onto everything. So I'm just trying to clean up a little bit before I can eat, because I don't know, like, I don't like eating when it's like a mess. But I mopped already, as you guys saw, so I'm feeling very accomplished. I'm ready to eat and enjoy my soda, my coquita. It's not a coca, it's a Sam's Cola. But they're cheaper than freaking Cokes. Me puse a chillar con la freaking onion, so my eyes are like burning a little bit. And I'm watching a documentary. It's about a woman that was like lost in a cruise ship. My man's is always talking about how he wants to go on a cruise, and I'm just the type of person, like, I'm scared I'm hyper cautious with everything that I do in my life. So if it's like something dangerous, I'm not gonna do it. Like, you do you, but me, like, I'm just, I don't know, I'm scared at the world. So now after that documentary, like, absolutely not. Menos se me antoja ir a un cruise ship. And I hope that the calories are worth it. Well, I feel like this is too much. I'm gonna try to scrape some off. Y ya si me gusta, I'll add it to the next. Here goes nothing. Okay, that looks good. I'm also gonna add some tajin. I don't know why. I honestly don't really eat my tostadas with tajin, but me dan ganas de like make it spicy. Okay. I feel like I can't taste it, but it tastes good. My ceviche ate down, you guys. That's so fire. Me voy a hacer otra. Yo creo otras dos, but I don't like them to get soggy, so I'm just gonna do like one after the other. But honestly, I liked it with mayonesa. I don't know if I can't really taste it, but like the ceviche for sure overpowers the taste of the mayonnaise, but it's good. It's really good. We're all done. I think that's everything that I'm gonna do today because estoy cansadilla, okay? I'm just finishing up my soda. I'm watching the Amy Bradley documentary. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but I think I'm just gonna get ready to go to bed. Oh, it's 8:30, so I want to go to bed at a good time. I don't know if I'll talk to you guys tomorrow or when I get time to meal prep, which I don't do this every Sunday, okay? If I'm not here, I obviously don't do it. If I'm not feeling it, I don't do it. But today I was like, you know what? I want to feel accomplished. So that is what we did today. But if I do end up not filming my meal prep, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But if I do continue filming, then you guys will obviously continue this video. Okay? Okay. It's Monday. It's the next day. I'm gonna be making some lunch or like meal preps for the week. Probably for the next few days, not for the full week, because I don't really like to like reheat like really old food. But the battery on here is dying, so I might bring you guys through like midway of the process because my batteries are charging right now. So yeah, before it dies, I'm gonna be using Banza pasta and this creamy tomato basil pasta. I was gonna say basil. So my camera died, you guys, but I'm working on my turkey right now. I'm cooking it up, and I already cooked my pasta. I think I overcooked it a little bit because I kind of liked it. I like it to be kind of like al dente. Al dente is like a little bit hard, right? I don't know, but it's like a little bit too soft for my liking. But it is what it is. I didn't put a timer, and I usually do, and it was only supposed to be cooking for like 6 to 8 minutes, and I think I cooked it for a little bit more than that. But I'm eating some leftover. I'll just place you guys over here. I'm eating some leftover salmon that my friend actually gave me the other day that I went over to her house. I just put it over rice, and then some carrots with tahini because I didn't want it to go bad. And I also didn't want to wait until the food is done to eat, because typically the days that I cook, it takes forever. Acabo bien tarde, and then I end up eating really late, and I didn't want to do that today. So my turkey, it's almost done. I usually know that this is ready when like the juice, all of it is absorbed. I put garlic salt, garlic pepper. What? I seasoned it with garlic powder, black pepper, and some salt. I put my sauce in this pan over here, the same pan that I cooked the pasta in. I've used this one with chicken as well, like instead of turkey, chicken. But since I already had the turkey out, I really wanted to like aprovechar and not have to put it back in the freezer if I didn't use it. So, oh yeah, it's good. Oh my god, this is like sticking together. I overcooked it, so it's like all sticking together, and I hate that. You live and you learn, okay? And now the turkey. And I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here. And just like that, we have a high protein meal for the week.